grateful to see that album do the things it did. It did 1 million streams in its first 24 hours, which was super, super great. And I was also in Billboard magazine last month as a Grammy contender. That felt really awesome. And still just kind of like building myself up, and just I feel like I'm just kind of scratching the surface on what I want to do.
Now, are you still writing and writing current music?
Yeah, always writing. Yeah, so I'm currently writing. I typically don't stop.
And where are you from?
Originally from the DC area, from the East Coast, but I was living in LA for a year, and I actually just moved back from LA to DC like 3 months ago.
So who is your music inspiration?
I have a few. I mean, I actually take a lot of inspiration more so from producers now than like other artists in a weird way. So like pop producers like Max Martin, I really love, and just like the work that he's done for other pop acts and just really catchy songs, catchy melodies. But then I'm also inspired by a lot of like country artists and country music because I love the storytelling. I love a song that can just be done to like guitar and lyrics and just pack a punch.
Now, about your current song that you've written that has 1 million streams, what was the inspiration behind that song?
Well, so specifically, I guess Accelerate. I wrote that early 2020, and I was just kind of like, I know my tendencies to kind of rush into love and into things, and how quickly things can crash if you take off too quickly. And I tell myself to go slow, and then I don't. And here we are.
Can you give us a little background as to the story of that song? Because that song sounds really personal. It sounds like you're talking directly to someone. No, you don't get to.
Oh, you don't get to.
Yeah, that sounds really personal.
Yeah, I wrote that in 2019. I still feel like I was very young at that point. I mean, I was 25 when I wrote that, and you know, people are trash. Trash. And I was with my songwriting manager at that point, and we were like, I had to fly to Miami every now and then to work and cut projects with him, and I was working on the song, and then it kind of just it came together really easily, and I was contemplating putting that on my first album, and purposely didn't because I didn't think I could do it justice the way I could do it now, and so I sat on it for years, and then last year took it to LA, recorded it again, got it fully produced, and I think it just turned out really well. I'm super proud of it.
It's a good song.
Thank
Like,
you.
are you inspired by Britney Spears? Because some of it,
I love Britney, yeah.
yeah, I can hear that in the song.
Yeah, no, I love Britney so much, and I think a lot of that cadence and that rhythm I took from a lot of like pop girls in a way.
Like, did you know, like your lyrics? Like, I feel like a lot of women can relate to that. Have you got any feedback like that? Like, women like just really are into that song.
Well, I'm glad that it's
Yeah.
resonating.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that it's resonating with females too.
Yeah.
Because men can be trash.
Yeah. Like, it's like you're saying, no, you don't get to.
Yeah.
Like, you're putting your foot down. Like, this is like, it stops. Like for me, like when I listen to that song, it makes me feel like more powerful, and like, because I feel like women, we want our voice to be heard, and it's true. Like, you had your chance, but you don't get to come back.
Yeah. And a lot of people like to apologize because it makes them feel better, or makes you feel better than the person that they actually hurt.
Exactly.
It's about them. So like, it doesn't even mean anything.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my favorite song.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in the music industry?
Well, 5 years where I would like to be headlining my own tour. I would like there to be a third album out, and I want to like take my time really putting it together. I like to take my time with my stuff and just like not rush it. I want to like just make sure everything just feels really good about it.
And for those who are interested in your music and in your song, which is awesome, all your music, how can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Matt Thompson Music, and they can find me on Facebook. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I got a question. Do you have a favorite artist from the 50s, 60s?
This is gonna be so random, but I actually I do have a group from the '60s that I do love. And it was the Shangri-Las. I know it's so random, but like, I kind of discovered them probably like I came upon them like 6 years ago, and that song "Remember," "Walking in the Sand," I think it's called. Because I know of them because they were a major influence for Amy Winehouse, who I also love. And so I love to listen to the influences of my influences, just to see where everything kind of comes from. And so I stumbled upon them, and like there was something dark about that music, and just to the way they sang too, and like the subject matter and production that I just really gravitated towards. So yes, Shangri-Las, I would say right now. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Did you bring this rain with
I
you?
just can't wait to see them in the stores.
Oh, thank you.
I really enjoyed the music.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
And are there any videos?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Not yet. Would love to do one.
We ready for a live performance?
Yes.
Okay.
Be willing to
Oh, we'll have a.
grace us with a live performance. Would be great.
Beautiful.